Surrey, British Columbia. October 19, 2007. In the heart of Guildford, inside the Balmoral Tower high-rise on 98th Avenue, a crime unfolded that would leave the city shaken and scarred. It began like any ordinary day in the concrete towers, residents walking their dogs, children heading to school. But by afternoon, the building had become the scene of one of Canada's most shocking mass murders. Unit 1505 was the target. Inside, drug dealers linked to the Red Scorpions gang were running their business, a rival group deciding it was time to send a message. 3 men entered the tower that day, armed, masked, and merciless. Their plan was simple: eliminate rivals, seize control, and send fear through Surrey's underworld. But what happened next went far beyond the gangs. When the dust settled, 6 people were dead. Among them were 2 innocent bystanders: Ed Schellenberg, a 55-year-old gas fitter just there on a service call, and Chris Mohan, a 22-year-old who lived across the hall. They had nothing to do with gangs, nothing to do with drugs. They were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. The killers forced their victims onto the floor. Gunshots echoed through the walls of the tower, muffled but unmistakable. Neighbors later recalled hearing loud thuds, voices shouting, and then silence. In minutes, 6 lives were gone. The aftermath gripped the entire country. Surrey residents walked past Balmoral Tower in disbelief, staring up at the 15th floor where the windows hid unspeakable violence. Police sealed the building, dozens of investigators moving in. The community's fear was matched only by outrage. That in broad daylight, in a residential tower filled with families, such brutality could take place. Years of trials followed. Members of the Red Scorpions were arrested and convicted, their names forever tied to the crime: Cody Hivisher, Matthew Johnston, and others linked to the conspiracy. The courts called it a crime of greed, arrogance, and disregard for life. But for many in Surrey, what lingers most are the faces of the innocents. Ed, the hard-working tradesman, and Chris, the young man about to step into his future. Their lives ended not by chance, but by the cruel indifference of men who saw them only as obstacles. Today, Balmoral Tower still stands in Guildford. Residents live their lives, the building quiet once more. But for those who remember, the 15th floor is not just another apartment. It is a reminder of a day when violence spilled out of the underworld and claimed 6 lives in a place that should have been safe. A reminder that sometimes horror does not come from shadows or hauntings, but from human hands.